Welcome. I'm so excited to have one of my favorite people, Ber-Henda Williams, who is just an amazing visionary leader and empath. I'll let you do kind of a brag intro because you're such a multifaceted, multidimensional person. I'll let you kind of brag on yourself a little bit, but I cannot wait to introduce you to her because she is awesome.
As are you. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a good time to be in your space.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so for people who are not familiar with me and the work that I do, I'm a visionary empath coach, and I work specifically with female identified empathic business owners. Yeah, to help cultivate their empathic gifts and creativity and service to humanity, and in particular through a social justice equity lens. Because I feel so passionate that right now in the season, we're watching systems being completely dismantled, systems of oppression and systems of disservice and injustice are being dismantled right now. And so the empath, I believe, has the heart and disposition and the wisdom and insight that comes through the divine feminine to really help create and co-create a place and space that works for all.
I love that so much. What a precise definition. And tell us a little bit about like your divine feminine empathic journey. Like what was it like when you started to realize your gifts? How did they come about? Did it come with a lot of fear? That tends to be how it is in the beginning.
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, I think that it was just a series of events. I think I was around late 20s when things started to not click anymore, or I wasn't part of this world. I always felt a sense of detachment, like I really didn't belong here. And even here, I mean, like Earth, I didn't always feel that I even belonged even to my own community, my own family. I just felt a little different, a little odd. And what started me on my journey was a friend of mine who's a phenomenal artist. His wife loaned me a book of chakras. And I said, oh, this is interesting, because at that time I felt like I was losing my religion, and I really couldn't connect with organized religion. But the crazy part about it was I couldn't connect with organized religion, but yeah, I still love Jesus. Mm-hmm. So I started this pathway of like disassociating the religious from the divine, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And my dark night of the soul, if you will, thus began. I was coming out of an on again, off again relationship with this guy. I really leaned more into my poetry. From a career standpoint, I was teaching, but wasn't quite fulfilled in that. I felt like there was something greater. And I just kind of got these breadcrumbs. So it started first with the chakras. And then I was introduced to a more unity-esque like worship space. I was introduced to different modalities like